Hey up everyone, I hope you're all well today. So yesterday we left off with Luqualot, and it turns out that a very important egg from a very important chocobo has gone missing. So it looks like we're going to have to go and find it for him. So let's go do that. So now we have to go and visit 3 people of Bent Branch Meadows to see if they've heard anything or seen anything. So we'll go to the closest one. He's down here. Eorzea. A chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an elephant fellow. Didn't recognise his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods. You don't think he... Why in the hells didn't I accost him? I don't know. Well, you didn't know, so don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Eorzea. Let's go speak to Eumond. Hello, Eumond. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lass. A man. It was running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. We must know something about chocobos then, and hatching eggs. Let's go find our third person. I wonder what a funny name they have. Oh, they got a normal name. Bernard. We've just killed something over there. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? That's not very nice. Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luqualot. But if you say he was away from the stables at a time, then who was that with the chocobos? That's what I'm trying to find out, my friend. Okay. So we've got to go speak to Luqualot again and tell him that nothing really. People couldn't exactly describe the man. Could be anyone. Right. Hello, Luqualot. There can be no mistake, then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luqualot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail, or... bah! The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Yorkshire, but acts of daring-do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. With luck, you may catch a thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Don't worry about me, I'm a healer. Don't have to worry about me. Let's go to the Tamtara Deepcroft then. Sorry about that, I just had a sneezing fit. I don't know what's got up my nose today. Right. Now I believe he's over the top of Tamtara Deepcroft, this one. You know, these look like the runes that you get in Elder Scrolls Online. You know, the ones that you dig and you hope for a Kuta. Oh no, it's Dyramites. Right. It looks like we've got another solo on our hands. Hopefully these don't aggro. And none of them did. Down. Let's go speak to Kuplo Kopo. I've caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg.
You can't have it, Kupo. The egg belongs to Luqualat.
Who in Halone's bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Who are these guys? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. I don't think that's happening, my friend. Right. We'll get an error on all these. We'll kill these off first. Right, let's focus on this lunatic. This is a bit boring with just one attack. Go on, Kuplo Kopo. I know I'm winning. Get that off. Heal myself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, what is he up to? Oh, is that it? I really need to go pick up those two letters. That noise is very annoying.
Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. Kupo! So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but I might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Lucola will be very happy to see you. Kupo!
Leave it to me. Let's go and speak to... Oh, buggery. Two of them. You know what, I'm going to waste 100 gil and I'm going to go over there. Okay. It's good job it didn't break. Must be a really strong egg. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Of course it's safe. Yes, it has the right colouring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, Yorkshire. It is good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't be the same one, could it? Might have you encountered our unlikely saviour before, Kiefer? Could be I. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. It was in part of the woods, what we now call the standing courses, that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yam in front of me for the smoke. Well, nigh giving up hope I had. Then all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smouldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seems like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be the Moogle that stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Yorkshire, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luculot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. What's he got for me? Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depths of my gratitude, and yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Oh, we need that. Oh, it's in my inventory, isn't it? Whoa, we're starting to look better, aren't we? Dread is in the air. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have a need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that the Ixali dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelveswood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they chose to fly. The patch of sky directly above the Guardian Tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it was with that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of much talked about suspicious individual, many more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and I would ask that you deliver the document to Mother me on. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Okay. Let's use our return function, and we'll go pick up our next job quest. Let's go down and speak to Mother Mion. Wow, we're looking really good now. Just need to get rid of that horrible shawl. I want to see me lovely blue hair again. Hello there, Yorkshire. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Luculot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Yorkshire. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Okay. To guard a guardian. Mion has a mind to assist you in a mission of great import. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Luculot's observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian tree, and they mean to act soon. Those are the two twins that were in the carriage at the start. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Yorkshire. Please see this letter to the hands of the Bowlord Levin at the seat of the first bow in Quiver's Hold. Should the needs arise, pray yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Yorkshire. Let's go swiftly. I do need to do these job quests though. So let's go over to the Conjurer's Guild. And then go speak to Eorzea. There he is with my quest. Trial by wind. I don't think any of this... Oh! Yeah, maybe? We'll see. Greetings, Yorkshire. Each time we meet, the part of the conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson you learnt about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Fullflower Combe in the East Shroud and seek the teachings of Hero Wulfew. Though a scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wulfew is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Let's go and speak to... you know, I'm really bad at these names. I might just call everyone Dave. That's a nice name. Cat in a hat. Okay. To get there... we've got to go... Right, okay. We'll just go to... we'll travel to Cement Branch Meadows. So East Shroud is over there. That's where we're gonna go. What we'll do is we'll attune to an aetherite in there as well, so at least we can quick travel there if we need to. Oh, I've buggered up here, aren't I? Not gonna get up there. That was a slow fall. I'll get up here though. Right, let's go to East Shroud. I love wasting sprint. It's my favourite thing to do. Can't wait to get to another map. Can't remember what level things are in these shrines. I think they go up to... I can't remember, 25, 26 maybe? I can't remember. It was a long time ago since I was a new player. Okay. So I've got to speak to somebody in here. Ah, there we go. Wolfie, you must be Yorkshire. Brother Eorzea Jan sent word to expect you. It shall be my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gust and gales. Now how to proceed. Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently that I attained the title of hero, and, well, you are my first student. Ah, yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of Sweetbloom Pier there is a small spring, giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air for the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Maybe you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I sympathise, Yorkshire, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Right, I'm going to go and get this aetheryte over here. That was the fastest moving slug I've ever seen. Oh, I can kill some of these. I'll do that. Waste my sprint again. Keep forgetting to put arrow on. Ow! He's hurt. Bloody hell. Okay. Well, we're going to be seeing Hawthorne Hut quite a lot later on. Okay, it's a tune. And then we'll go back to the quest site. So once I've done my level 15 job quest, I can go and speak to the mentor guy, and if you go through his little trials, it pretty much just shows you how to play the game. Like in dungeons, it teaches you how to play your job. So because I've gone for healer, it'll be like a healing one, so I've got to heal people and help kill things. And then once you've completed a certain amount of them, you get this brand new gear, and it's literally your whole left side of gear. And it's definitely worth doing because you can wear that gear for a lot of levels. Oh, this is easy to kill. I suppose it is only level 8. Should have done this sooner. Is that it? Right, let's go. I'll speak to Wolfie. I'm just going to run through these. They're going to aggro. I did it, Wolfie. Welcome back. I take it the V's are no more. Tell me, Did you happen to notice many of the Vilekins' preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I asked because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what has caused this apparent behaviour? Still your mind, and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with their air currents, such as a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjurer to disperse it. Okay. Feel like a bloody yo-yo. Oh no, don't aggro. Go away. Corrupted air. Oh no. It's a solo. So I'm going to kill the wind sprites because I don't want to get overrun by them. Bloody hell. So if you're playing on PlayStation, it's L1 to sweep through targets. That makes it easier. So I just pressed L1 then. And I pressed L1 again. Raw sludge, that sounds lovely. At least Wolfie came to the rescue. I was going to be a goner then. Well done. The wind no longer keens in frustration. Let us return to the full flower. Let us, yes. Let us return to the full flower then. Just aggro some vultures on the way. I must apologise for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it is through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, Yorkshire, what did you learn as you struggled with the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed that wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. Instead it torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with the wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learnt here this day. I suppose I should be grateful that this latest elemental disturbance manifested itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you if it had not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it is true that the calamity wrought much harm upon the Twelveswood, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary, Yorkshire. But enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Skillglade Fane and inform Brother Esumi of your newfound mastery. Oh, and be sure to thank him for sending me as such a willing first student. Let's go back to Gridania then. Oh yes, and we've got our return back. And let's go over to Conjurer's Guild. See what he has to say. Welcome back, Yorkshire. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of 2 elements, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring. Though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in the fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind. Why bother?
You don't need wind to heal things, whatever those dreary lessons tell you.
Conjuring is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learnt by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge...
I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I learned conjuring the same way she did, and become just a great conjurer, you'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays.
How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name of conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear?
Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone.
Oh, poor Sylphie. But that's... Sylphie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies, Yorkshire. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sylphie's mother was also a conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside of the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sylphie seeks to emulate her in every way. It is a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that those same failings have not hindered you, whether it be with my help or in spite of it. I believe you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. Before you depart, I would speak with you of one further matter. Thus far you have completed 3 tasks to my satisfaction. I would officially recognise your efforts by granting you leave to join the other guilds. The Guadani is home to guilds representing lancers, archers, leatherworkers, carpenters and botanists. Should any of these paths appeal to you, you are free to seek membership at the associated establishment. But I ask that you bear one thing in mind. While man is given to curiosity and won't explore new paths, only through focus he may attain true enlightenment. Naturally, it would please me most if you place conjuring above other pursuits. Regardless of the path you choose, however, I have every confidence that your deeds will be to the honour of all concerned. Go now, Yorkshire, and seek your destiny. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. Now, what do I pick? I'm going to go for feet. Armory unlocked. So now I can unlock all the jobs and all the crafters, gatherers in the game. So, what have I actually got in it? So I would need another, so I need another top to go with the hat that I already have. So we'll equip them. Yeah. And then we'll pick up our level 15 one. Oh, not another... I don't like these one-piece tops. It is good to see you again, Yorkshire. I've only just seen you. By the aura you exude, it's plain that you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the hawthorn hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being and then speak with Brother Joacin at the hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. So we have got that one, so we'll travel there. Now we'll go make our way over to the hedge tree. Right, let's pour this on the corrupted water and see what happens. Never expected that. Tainted water sprite. Just slapping one button at the moment. Got it. Let's talk to Joacin then. Are you inside? Yes. Greetings, Yorkshire. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree. Yes. The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, I thank you. Yeah, you are absolutely welcome. Now, without further ado, let's speak of that which Brother Isumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realise that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the Twelveswood. Without it, naught would grow, but should it rise in too great volume, and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realise that all of nature in its balance. As conjurer derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt the state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug of war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Joacin, are you about? I am here, sir. What has transpired? I heard a young antelope stag has gone berserk. I don't know what's got them, so panicked. There's no calming them now. The mad beast scored the soldiers sent to shepherd them away from civilian settlements, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, and not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer, and fast. Curious. I sent nothing amiss in the whisperings of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes so? Ah, apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. Yorkshire, travel straightway to Jocelyn's Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavour to rally further healers and follow after you bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, head to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Isumi. Let's go. We've got to get up somehow. Are we in here? Aniud. Who are a conjurer, you say? Praise Nothica. You come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have just been carried in. Pray offer them what aid you can. That's cool. Ah! I can breathe again. Thank you. These folk are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the wood whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art shall be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go! Okay. That's gonna hurt. Oh no, these are gonna aggro, aren't they? Yeah. Go away. Go away. Oh, they really hurt. Go away. Thank you. Come to lend a hand, have you? Quickly, the fight is this way. Let's go. Oh, poor thing. Oh. Conjurer, your aid! I'm just stood there staring at them. I think once these get down, their health gets down, we're going to have to heal them. There's water sprite. Keep an eye on these guys. Heal you. Oh, okay. I want to help you. Don't die. Oh no, there's more. Hit them with those AoEs. I don't want him to die. Is that it? Yes. That was a close one. Miss?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Pray tell me that we are not too late. Sylphie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods.
Guildmaster!
I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes.
My mother never did anything wrong.
Oh dear. Yorkshire, may I ask that you follow her, please? I fear my presence will only serve to provoke her further. She cannot have gone far in a weakened state. Oh, there she is. She didn't go further, did she?
I don't understand. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her. Losing her magic, I mean. And then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I didn't think. Please. I need to be alone.
Poor little treasure. Speak to Brother Eorzea at Studley Fane. There's a lot of back and forth at the start of the game. Eorzea. Yorkshire, you have returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? Yes, she's a sport brat. I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force. The vital energies of mortals are, however, finite. And now, in which I most feared, has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills. And Sylphie's aptitude for the arts is, if anything, even greater. Thus it is not expected that she should reach the limits of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I for one could not bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think on a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I will have need of your assistance in the near future, Yorkshire. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life, but you also felt the implacable power of the surging wave as it swept along in its path. Like earth and wind, and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself ever more closely to the elements and to nature. Oh, I'm going to have to get this, aren't I? Oh, level up. Nice. So let's equip these. Equip. And equip. Ah, well, that looks better actually. It's not that horrible red colour. Make sure I've got everything. Okay, so that's all I've got time for today. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, everyone. Take care. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.